I don't know where I put it.
Maddie. You know.
1, 2, 1, 2. Yep. All right.
Now this is the tefillah, right?
Yes.
I hope so.
It's 103.
Are we ready?
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah? Just said the live stream's on.
I believe so. Shabbat Shalom
Shabbat Shalom.
and Shana Tova.
Shana Tova.
It's a double header. It really is. And it's beautiful because, as I mentioned last night, folk, during my remarks, it's not every year, of course, that Shabbat and Rosh HaShanah coincide with one another. Very infrequently does that happen. But it does this year, so that's really, I think, something extra special and very, very lovely. So, kids, we've got something really special to share with all of you this afternoon. First and foremost, we hope that all of you have this brand new in-house publication in hand, which means we have never used it before, ever. And before we begin, I have 3 people to thank. I want to thank, first of all, Tefillah Band. Thank you for giving me the opportunity. And Mark, grateful for the Tefillah Band for being here. God bless you, Steve and Paul and Alan and Aaron and Harvey. Thank you so very, very much indeed. It's much appreciated. I'm very grateful to Cantor's Ark, who sat together with me in our conference room for hours this past summer, hours on end, putting together this booklet, this contemporary service for Rosh HaShanah. By the way, there will be one as well for Yom Kippur. So Cantor, I'm most grateful to you for your invaluable contribution and input. I think some of you know one of the members of our administrative staff in the office, Stacey Mart. So Stacey spent countless hours as well collating all of the material and was ultimately responsible for printing this final draft. So if you know Stacey or if you see Stacey, please would you thank her, as we already have expressed our grateful thanks. Finally, I'm not sure if she's here, Jen Klein. We're very grateful to our fellow Bethamnik, Jennifer Klein, Meryl from our preschool, Meryl's daughter, who is a tremendous artist. So all of the artwork that you see here, she put together. But, mums and dads, I want to say this on behalf of Cantor to the youngest members who are in the sanctuary this afternoon. Are you ready for this? This is a coloring in book. It is. So some of you should already have crayons. Do you have your crayons? Yep. And good. Okay, Layli, you've got yours. So there are various pages, beginning, by the way, on pages 1 and 2, that are meant to be colored in. So, girls and boys of whatever age.
Get busy. Get busy.
Get busy. And that's right. Get busy, sure. And then take it home. And it's your contemporary service booklet to keep. You're more than welcome to do that. So how's that? Isn't that wonderful?
Yep.
Altogether wonderful. So Cantor,
Yep.
Mark, and Tefillah Band.
Yep.
I personally believe that this is a Shechianu moment because we've really never done anything like this before. And for those of you that are veteran Bethamniks, you know that we've had alternate, alternate user-friendly, briefer
We call
services.
them family service.
Family services, Bafti service, youth service, whatever they were called. We've all combined that into one. So this is our contemporary service. Please join with us in this moment of gratitude and of thanksgiving. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, שהחיינו וקיימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה. And I see our latest bat mitzvah, Melina Shapson here. Melina became bat mitzvah just last Shabbat. Melina, mazal tov to you. Congratulations. We are on page 1. Rosh HaShanah is only a beginning. And for the next 10 days, we think about the year that has passed and the year that is yet to come. These days are called the days of forgiveness. On the 10th day, we celebrate Yom Kippur, the Day of Atonement. So, today is Rosh HaShanah, the first day of the Jewish New Year. So kids, if it's 2023, right, in the secular calendar, well, what year did we begin last night in the Jewish year? Anyone? What year is this? Children first. And is that Teddy? Okay, yep. Yes, good, excellent, well done. 5,784 is absolutely correct. And now, so together, today we have a chance to start again. Today we can think about last year and all the things that have happened. We grew taller and stronger. We learned new skills. We made new friends. We celebrated birthdays and holidays. Together, today we can thank God for all the wonderful things that have happened since last Rosh HaShanah. Today we can decide to make next year even better. Even better.
So the song that we're going to start our contemporary service with is called Happy Birthday World. In Hebrew it sounds, can you repeat after me, Hayom?
Hayom.
And we repeat one more time, Hayom.
Hayom.
Harat.
Harat.
Olam.
Olam.
Today is the birthday of the world, and we're going to wish the world a very happy birthday. So it goes like this. So look at me. You have the words of the chorus. That's what I'm going to teach you. So it goes like this. Hayom, Hayom, Harat Olam, happy birthday world. Try it with me. Hayom, Hayom, Harat Olam, happy birthday. One more time. Hayom, Hayom, Harat Olam, happy birthday. Fabulous. You got it. And the verses, whatever you hear from me, the words are there, verses 1, 2, and 3. Repeat after me, because we're going to talk about what can or could not give to the world. All right.
Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Please join us. Here we go. Hayom, 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 Harat Olam, happy birthday world. Happy birthday, Hayom, Harat Olam, happy birthday world. Here we go. If you were a kid, I'd bake you a cake.
I'd bake you a cake,
But you couldn't eat it. So instead I'll say, what do we say? Hayom,
Hayom, Harat Olam,
happy birthday world. Happy birthday.
Hayom, Hayom, Harat Olam, happy birthday world.
Second, if you were a kid, I'd buy you a gift. But you couldn't use it. So I'll just say this.
Hayom, Harat Olam, happy birthday world. Hayom, Hayom, Harat Olam, happy birthday world.
Number 3, I know you don't need
I know you don't need
presents or cake,
Presents or cake.
but I want to do something
But I want to do something
to make your birthday great.
To make your birthday great.
And what do we say?
Hayom, hurrah, Olam. Happy birthday, world.
Happy birthday,
Hayom, hurrah, Olam. Happy birthday, world.
All right.
You've never done that before.
No, this
That
is
was
our.
great.
Yes, this is
I
our.
think the adults would have liked it earlier this morning, quite frankly.
more
wake
to
them up.
come. More to come.
More to come. So, mums and dads, grandparents, if you're here, we're delighted to have you, girls and boys. Before we continue with Hine Matov at the top of page 2, and we're all familiar with those words, something special right now, at this moment. So listen up, and eyes here if you would. The kids in our Mensch Lab and in Beit Noah are aware of the fact that we have a new educational director in Stephen Goldstein. So, and some of you might not have met him before, but Stephen is right here. He has just begun his penultimate, his 4th year of rabbinic studies at the RRC, at the Reconstructionist Rabbinical College, round the corner on Church Road in Wyncote. And we are just delighted and thrilled, Stephen, to welcome you on board, to have you on staff. And without further ado, it's our great pleasure to call upon you at this time for a brief Devar Torah. You said it's going to be. No, take whatever time you want. You're more than welcome.
Not really.
Welcome once again.
Yes, no.
Thank you, Cantor. Thank you, everybody. Chag Sameach and Boker Tov, or Boker Or this afternoon. Let me ask you all a few questions. Did you begin a new school year? Did your kids begin a new school year? Did you come home with an exciting story about a new class, a new teacher, a new friend you made? Did you just have an amazing lunch? I had an amazing dinner last night at the rabbi's house. Did you just eat the best dessert in ages? That was the best ice cream I ever had. Maybe you're thinking, did you see a gorgeous flock of birds migrate over your home? Or, as I did on my way to Beth Am this morning, did you hear just one bird chirp with joy? These are gifts from God, if only we would see them. You know what else is a gift from God? The power to take action in our own piece of the world and to impact others. For this, we need no permission. The ability is completely ours. Think about it. When we show vulnerable peoples we support them, we show them they're not alone. That's what we do when we march on Washington or in our own communities. That's what we do when we visit the sick. That's what we do when we give tzedakah, charity. These are moments of meaning. These are moments of triumph. Many of us on Facebook or other social media often see a common meme that happiness is a choice, and frankly, it drives me nuts. Happiness is not always a choice for many who are suffering, but finding meaning in life can be. I'm talking about finding meaning in as many moments as we can, to find meaning in doing, and when we don't have the strength to do, to find meaning by noticing. Let me tell you how I find meaning in the moment. I often take my brother Richie, who has very significant autism. That's a form of disability. I take him horseback riding. And whenever I do, Richie breaks into a smile from here to Jerusalem. He greets the horse as if the horse were a person. Hello, Mr. Horsey, Richie says. Hello, Mr. Horsey. And in case you're wondering, Richie's 58, and he says, hello, Mr. Horsey. And when Richie and the horsey finish riding, Richie says, thank you, Mr. Horsey. Richie says, thank you, Mr. Horsey, even if the horsey's a girl horsey, but we go with it. Okay. He says, thank you, Mr. Horsey, and he gives Mr. Horsey a kiss. When I witness those 3 seconds between my brother and Mr. Horsey, I find meaning in life, and I promise you Richie does too. I see God, and I really do believe Richie sees God too. For the two of us, meaning leads to God, leads to happiness, a sacred and quintessentially Jewish path. Best of all, Richie's happiness and mine don't have to wait for inflation to subside, the invasion of Ukraine to end, or civil discourse in America to return to the days of yore. To my new Beth Am family, conditions in the world must not stop us from finding meaning in these amazing moments of our lives. Conditions in the world must not stop us from taking mental snapshots of those moments so we can store them and access them for all time. When will the next meaningful moment be in each of our lives? Why not today? Let us ask the same question, perhaps the ultimate Jewish question, every day we breathe. Why not today? Starting today as we celebrate the birth of the world and a chance for a rebirth within. Shana Tova Umetuka, may it be a Zisin year for us all.
Thank you so much, Stephen. On top of page 2, let's make this beautiful moment when we really enjoy being together with the singing of Hinei Matov. Hinei Matov, lap, lap, umanayim, shebetachim, am yachad. Hinei Matov, umanayim, shebetachim, am yachad. One more time from the top. Hinei Matov, umanayim, shebetachim, am yachad. Hinei Matov, umanayim, shebetachim, am yachad. How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. Together, Hinei Matov, Hinei Matov, umanayim, shebetachim, am yachad. Hinei Matov, Shabbatachim gam yachad.
Beautiful. Stephen, Yasher Kochacha, Kol HaKavod. Thank you for those beautiful and very personal remarks that you shared with us this afternoon. And by the way, before I forget, my apologies. My hope, of course, is that there are many Beth Amniks and visitors alike who are on live stream at this point. So Shabbat Shalom and Shana Tova to each and every one of you as well. Cantor, Mark, choir, band. Before we go any further, page 2. Who's colored in page 2? Anyone? This looks very drab. I don't see any. Oh, one lady. Okay, that looks good. Okay, I might see another one over there in the corner. All right, keep on drawing.
Yeah, more color, please.
Yeah, more color, please. Add more color, if you will. We are going to continue with the Baruch Hu, and we invite you, if you're able to please rise.
So just 1 second to tell you something. During these 10 days between Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, we're using different melodies for the Baruch Hu, for the Shema, Mi Chamocha. So just pay attention that it's going to be a little different. So here is Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu, et
So we're on page 3, girls and boys. Stephen made mention of the fact, Cantor as well, that today, yes, all right, so it's the beginning of the new year, right, in the Jewish calendar. 5784, thank you for the right answer. But more than that, it is the birthday, happy birthday to the world. It's the birthday of the world today. And I think we might have a surprise, is that right, afterwards. So, girls and boys, there are things much bigger and much greater than ourselves. This world that we inhabit. Think about it if you would, right? The sea beneath us, the land on which we walk, the heavens, the sky, all above. And so we reflect on that on page 3. Together, Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, yotzer or uvorei choshech, oseh shalom uvorei et hakol. Together, source of blessings, our eternal God, your power fills the cosmos, shaping light, creating darkness, making peace and fashioning all things. Baruch atah Adonai, Yotzer HaMa'orot. Our praise to you, Adonai, creator of the cosmic lights. Color that in at the bottom of the page, right? And mind you, thanks to Jen, page 4?
Yeah,
Page 4, right?
a lot to
So,
do.
loving God. Why? Why do we choose the concept of love now at this point? Because of what we're going to sing together over the page in just a moment. But first, it's all about loving God, and we read responsively. When we love our parents and our brothers and sisters,
We love God.
and when we share our toys and games with others,
We love God.
when we care for our pets and other things that belong to us,
We love God.
and when we remember to be thankful for the flowers, the trees, all of God's creation,
We love God.
and when we get a special happy feeling from doing something good,
We love God.
and when we hope for tomorrow, we love God. And that's what the Shema is all about.
So this is a special melody for the Shema. So repeat after, I'll give you a phrase, you repeat after me. Shema Yisrael Yoton
Shema Yisrael,
Adonai Eloheinu
Adonai Eloheinu,
Adonai Echad.
Adonai Echad.
But tonight, this afternoon, we're going to do something different. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Join with us. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kavod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Shem Kavod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Seated.
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך וחיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבדיך ושילמתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובכל במקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, וחיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
Yeah, okay. All right, very good. We're on page 7. So just that you understand, loving is before, right? How do we love? We love God, we love family and friends alike. That's how the bookend, that's the bookend of the Shema. Marsha, first paragraph.
Loving is a feeling we should share. Touching sometimes takes away our cares. Reaching out to hold a hand, to help a friend in need, showing kindness in some way is such a lovely deed.
Thank you. Jessica, second paragraph, thank you.
Parents show they care by things they do. Teaching right from wrong, maybe scolding you. Setting rules and saying no means they love us just the same. They guide us and protect us as we grow and learn each day.
Thank you. Proud father of our, sorry, Melina, Jesse, proud father of our bat mitzvah.
They try to show us how to love by doing good, not bad. And when we're hurt, they make us well. Although they may feel sad, they answer all our questions and set aside our fears. For happy children, laughing children is music to our ears. Children loving, parents loving, let's all say, I love you.
I love you. Is that right?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I love you. Is that right? We're on the top of page 8. Where does Israel get the courage, the chutzpah, to go on believing in redemption in a world that knows mass hunger, political exile, and war? How can Jews testify to hope and human value when they have been continuously persecuted, hated, expelled, destroyed, out of the memories of the Exodus?
מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש, מורד גילות עושה כלים. שיר חדש שבחו כעולים, לא שמחר אל שפת היום, יחד כולם אחותו, וכמליכו ויאמרו, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. צור ישראל, קומה בעזרת ישראל, ופדי קינומך, יהודה וישראל, גואלנו אדוני צבאות שלום, קדוש ישראל, ברוך אתה אדוני, גואל ישראל. Amen.
Now, it's at this point, girls and boys, that we're going to ask you to follow Stephen and Miss Sherry, who's waiting eagerly, anxiously for you at the back. And you're going to spend a little bit of time with them, all right, doing some really fun things and interesting projects. They've got some really cool surprises for you. Adults, stay where you are. Don't you move. But inviting all the girls and boys, the young at heart, that is correct. Wendy, stay put. Please follow. And of course, moms or dads, if you need to escort the kids, please feel free to do that if you would.
Yeah, we'll see you very soon.
Yes, we'll see you soon.
Well, you'll come back.
That's right. But no children should be here in the sanctuary. No, that's all right. I mean, I think we've got a couple of post-B'nai and Benot Mitzvah. That's okay. Of course, you're an adult, so we expect you to stay by all means. But, okay, there they go. Sierra, make sure, take them out. Thank you. All right. We're on page 9. We're on page 9. We invite you, please, to remain standing. Rabbi Nachman of Bratslav, by the way, one of the greatest Hasidic masters of all time, known as the Bratslaver Rebbe, said the following: make every effort to pray from the lave, from the heart. And even if you do not succeed, the effort is precious in the eyes of the Eternal One.
שפתיי תפתח, אופי יגיד תפילתך. שפתיי תפתח, ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו ואימותינו, אלוהי אברהם, אלוהי יצחק ואלוהי יעקב, אלוהי שרה, אלוהי רבקה, אלוהי רחל ואלוהי לאה. האלך הגדול כגיבור וכנורא, אל עליון, גומל חסדים טובים, תקנך הכל, וזוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות, ומביא גאולה לבני בניכם, למען שמו. This is a new tune for Zacharina. Mark, you can continue. So it's beautiful. We love it, and we hope that you're going to embrace it the way we did. It's a gorgeous piece, Zacharina. You can join with us when you hear it. Join with me, yadadai, yadadadai, dadadai, yadadadai, yadadai, yadadai, Zochreno, Zochreno לחיים, מלך חפץ בחיים, וחותמנו בספר החיים, למענך מלך עוזר ומשיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם בעזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחייך כל אתה רב להשיע, מוריד הטל, מקלקל חיים בחסד, בחייך כל ברחמים רבים, צומח נופלים ברופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר, מחמוך בעל גברות, ומידו המלך, מלך ממית ומחיה, ומצליח ישוע. מי כמוך אל הרחמים, זוכר יצוריו לחיים ברחמים, ונאמן אתה לחיות הכל, ברוך אתה אדוני מחייך כל.
Please be seated. Dear friends, we're on page 11, and I needn't remind you that other than the three-part symphony, otherwise known, of course, as our shofar service, of Malchiot, Zichronot, and Shofrot, respectively, that the liturgical kernel, if you will, of our Rosh HaShanah service is right here, otherwise known, of course, as the Unatana Tokef. It's reverberated throughout the generations. Our parents, our grandparents in particular, our great-grandparents, it resounded within their hearts. It spoke to them in a way that maybe today it doesn't speak quite as powerfully to us as well, but it should, because it reminds us of the vicissitudes, it reminds us of the trials and tribulations, the daily exigencies that we as human beings go through, that we are subjected to. Yes, we can only hope and pray that at the end of the day, all will be well. There are no guarantees whatsoever, but from a Jewish theological and liturgical perspective on Rosh HaShanah, if we take the following three sacred tools into consideration, they can help us. And of course, that's at the bottom of the page, which eventually we're going to get to, namely teshuvah. That's what this season is all about, of course, right? A return, a kind of contrition, repentance, forgiveness, I'm sorry, tefillah through prayer, making sure, Betham, that we always uphold this Beit Am, this house of the people, as ultimately a Beit HaTfilah, a house of prayer, besides being, of course, a house of study and a house of assembly. And then finally, tzedakah, and making sure that we have to recognize that there is a far better, bigger world than ourselves, that there are individuals who don't have the good fortune that we have, those who are dependent upon us, our words, but even more importantly, the deeds that we perform, to make sure that we uplift one another, that we're all B'Tselem Elohim, that we're all ultimately, regardless of our background, made in the image of God. So let's take that into consideration as we now return to the top of page 11 for the Unatana Tokef.
שעת היום כי חוננו והיום ובוא תנסך מלכותך ויקון ביתך כיסך ותשב עליו אמת.
Together at the top of the page, let us proclaim the power of this day, a day whose holiness awakens deepest awe and inspires highest praise for your dominion. For your throne is a throne of love, your reign is a reign of truth. In truth, you are judge and plaintiff, counselor and witness. You inscribe and seal, you record and recount, you remember all that we have forgotten. And when you open the book of memories, it speaks for itself, for every human hand leaves its mark, an imprint like no other.
בראש השנה יכתבון וביום צום כיפור וביום צום כיפור יכתבון בראש השנה יכתבון וביום צום כיפור וביום צום כיפור בראש השנה יכתבון וביום צום כיפור יכתבון כמה יעברון וכמה יברעון מי יהיה ומי ימות מי וקצו ומי לא וקצו מי באש ומי במים מי בחרב ומי בחיות מי ברעב ומי בצמא מי ברש ומי במגפה מי בחניקה ומי ירום בראש השנה sorry the key whatever בראש השנה יכתבון וביום צום כיפור יכתבון בראש השנה יכתבון וביום צום כיפור וביום צום כיפור יכתבון.
Together, on Rosh HaShanah, this is written. On the fast of Yom Kippur, this is sealed. How many will pass away from this world? How many will be born into it? Who will live and who will die? Who will reach the ripeness of age? And who will be taken before their time? Who by fire and who by water? Who by war and who by beast? Who by famine and who by drought? Who by earthquake and who by plague? Who by strangling and who by stoning? Who will rest and who will wander? Who will be tranquil and who will be troubled? Who will be calm and who tormented? Who will live in poverty, and who in prosperity? And who will be humbled, and who exalted? Together, Uteshuvah, Utefilah, Utzedakah, Ma'avirin et roa hagzera. But through return to the right path, through prayer and righteous giving, we can transcend the harshness of the decree. Betham, don't stop. After beating the swords into plowshares, don't stop. Go on beating and making musical instruments out of them. Whoever wants to make war again will have to turn them into plowshares first.
Sim Shalom. Sim Shalom, Tova Uvracha. Sim Shalom, Tova Uvracha, Bom Bom. Sim Shalom, Tova Uvracha. Sim Shalom, Tova Uvracha. Hein v'chesed v'rachamim. Hein v'chesed v'rachamim. Arachamim, a little slower. Sim Shalom, Tova Uvracha. Sim Shalom, Tova Uvracha. Sim Shalom, Tova Uvracha. Sim Shalom, Tova Uvracha. Aleinu ve'al kol Israel. Aleinu ve'al kol Israel. Amecha. Even slower. Sim Shalom, Tova Uvracha. Sim Shalom, Tova Uvracha. Sim Shalom, Sim Shalom, Tova, Tova Uvracha. Sim Shalom, Tova Uvracha.
Like that melodic twist. To Sim Shalom, beautiful.
Well, can I just say something? So I know we're almost there before we say Shalom, silent prayer, but all the arrangements, the music that you hear today, of course, were created by composers, but the arranger is Aaron Grosky, and we are so thankful to him for every sound that you hear. It's his genius creation.
Beautiful.
Thank you, Aaron.
Thank you for that well-deserved acknowledgement. Baruch atah Adonai oseh hashalom, you are the blessed one, eternal source of shalom. Avinu Malkeinu. I think we rise, right? We rise for Avinu Malkeinu. But we'll face one another this afternoon. And please respond if you would. Feel free to join us, both in the Hebrew and the English. Avinu Malkeinu, Shema Kolenu. We speak the sacred truth aloud. Avinu Malkeinu, Chatanu Lefanecha. We stand as one, accountable for our sins. Avinu Malkeinu, Chamol Aleinu, Va'ol Aleinu V'tapenu. We yearn for true compassion for our children most of all. Avinu Malkeinu, Kalei Dever V'cherev V'rav V'yaleinu. May we resist the ravages of illness and of fear and despair. Avinu Malkeinu, Kalei Kol Tsar U'Mastin Me'aleinu. let us summon courage to withstand our enemies. Avinu Malkeinu, Kodvenu B'Sefer Chayim Tovim. Let the goodness of this gift of life be engraved upon our hearts. Avinu Malkeinu, Chadesh Aleinu, Shana Tova. May we taste anew the sweetness of each day. Avinu Malkeinu, Malei Yadeinu, Mibirchotecha. Let us wake up to the blessings already in our grasp. Avinu Malkeinu, Chanenu V'anenu, Ki ein banu ma'asim, Asei imanu, Tzedakah v'chesed, V'hoshienu. However small our deeds, let us see their power to heal. May we save lives through compassion, generosity, and justice.
Avinu Malkeinu, Chaneinu V'aneinu. Avinu Malkeinu, Chaneinu V'aneinu, Ki ein banu ma'asim. Asei imanu, Tzedakah v'chesed. Asei imanu, Tzedakah v'chesed, V'hoshienu. Asei imanu, Tzedakah v'chesed. Asei imanu, Tzedakah v'chesed, V'hoshienu. Avinu Malkeinu, Chaneinu V'aneinu. Avinu Malkeinu, Chaneinu V'aneinu, Ki ein banu ma'asim.
Dear friends, after Avinu Malkeinu, before, as Cantor said, Oseh Shalom, let's pause now for Tfilat Halev, the meditations of the heart, your private, innermost petitions, a moment or two of silent reflection.
Oseh Shalom b'mromah, Hu yaseh Shalom aleinu, Ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imro amen. Oseh Shalom b'mromah, Hu yaseh Shalom aleinu, Ve'al kol Yisrael, v'yimru amen. Join with me loud. Israel.
music is wonderful. It really
Yes.
is, right? It's uplifting, it's inspiring. Thank you. Thank you, Cantor and Mark, and Tefillah Band. We're supposed to be on page 14. I told you we'd beat them to it.
I know, I said Marcia to get them.
We did. So we're expecting the kids to come back any moment because obviously we want to, we want to have them here.
Uh-oh, do we hear it?
Are they coming?
All right,
They
okay.
come. Oh my God. Wow,
Okay,
with
Al-Shloshah.
chauffeurs, chauffrot, and
Wow.
with plush Torahs in hand.
It's time for Al Shlosha.
I believe it is. The top of page 14. Cantor, before we do that, Mark, past President Emeritus, and Michael, can we have the two of you, please, for the Ark opening at the top of page 14. Welcome back, kids.
1, 2, 3. Al Shlosha Devarim, Al Shlosha Devarim, Al Shlosha Devarim, Kayam, Amen. Al Shlosha Devarim, Al Shlosha Devarim, Al Shlosha Devarim, Kayam, Amen. Torah, Bial Kavada, Bial Gimazot Chasadim. Al Torah, Bial Kavada, Bial Gimazot Chasadim. Al Shlosha Devarim, Al Shlosha Devarim, Al Shlosha Devarim, Amen. Al Shlosha Devarim, Al Shlosha Devarim,
Kids, join Shay
Al
and
Shlosha
Join them.
Devarim, Ka'olam.
Yep, go parade. Parade with them.
No Shema? Do we do the Shema?
Please.
Okay, Shema.
Please.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh. Let's do Chava. Skip the Chava Nashira. Pam, pam. Okay. Okay, everyone. Yeah. Chava Nashira, Shir Hallelujah, Shir Hallelujah. Chava Nashira, Shir Hallelujah.
Shira, Shir Hallelujah, Shir Hallelujah. Hava Nashira, 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 Shir Hallelujah, Shir Hallelujah. Hava.
Michael, Mark, when you're ready, you're welcome. Yes, please, you're more than welcome. More than welcome. And do we have the mic? You got that one? Good. Very, very good. Okay, please be seated. The kids we're keeping here,
Yeah?
right?
Oh, yeah, kids,
Okay,
come here.
Stay in,
Come
please,
closer.
if you would.
You can see the Torah.
That will be wonderful. All with their cantor, just for a moment. All with their plush Torahs, right? Beautiful. And a few plastic shofars in hand. And we are about to read, to actually chant from the Torah. So I'm going to all the way, yep, you can hold that right over there. That's good. And look here, look, we're back to the beginning. It can't go any further. Look, that's at the very, very beginning. Can you believe it? So very beautiful. Without further ado, Clemmy, good. Without further ado, we are delighted to call upon a sister and brother. Shana and Mikey Berkowitz. Cantor asked them some time ago if they would agree to chant Torah. So without further ado, Tamod, Shimshona Shulamit Bat Peretz David Vahakohen Vamalka Leah. Shana, that's you. And brother Mikey, who, by the way, is yet to become bar mitzvah, but he's got his date, September the 6th, 2025. Isn't that amazing? Marnie and Dan are the proud parents, and Laurie and Harvey Halper, the proud grandparents, shepherding great nachas on this wonderful occasion. So, come forward if you... Okay, Shana, come forward if you would. Come forward. And we've got the box as well for Shana.
Not for Shana. For Mikey.
For Mike. Oh, Shana, Mike, you don't need it. Sorry. For Mikey. For Mikey. Yeah. All right, but you first, right? You first.
Yeah.
Come forward. Go. That's good. Okay. All right. So we're all the way at the beginning, Breshit, and we're going to invite the congregation. We are extending the honor to you to join with us in the brachot. Are you ready? Echad, shtayim, shalosh. Baruch hu et Adonai hamavorach.
Baruch Adonai Hamrach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai
Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bacha banu mikol hamim, v'natan lanu et torato. Baruch atah Adonai, noten haTorah. Amen. Genesis chapter 1, verse 1.
Bereshit bara Elohim et hashamayim ve'et haaretz ve'haaretz hayeta tohu vavohu ve'choshech al pnei tehom ve'ruach Elohim merachefet al pnei hamayim vayomer Elohim yehi or vayehi or vayor Elohim et ha'or ki tov vayavdel Elohim vein ha'or uvein ha'choshech vayikra Elohim la'or yom ve'lachoshech kara laila vayehi erev vayehi voker yom echad.
Shana, magnificent. First day, girls and boys. First day, day 1, Yom Echad. Can you say Yom? Echad. Good, Yom Echad. Thank you, Shana. Brother Mikey, come up. Come on up. Yom Sheni.
Vayomer Elohim yehi rakia betov hamayim vehi mavdil bein mayim lamayim vayas Elohim et harakia vayavdel bein hamayim asher bitachat larakia uvein hamayim asher me'al larakia vayehi chen vayikra Elohim larakia shamayim vayehi erev vayehi boker yom sheni.
Wow. Wait a minute. Cantor? Mikey's becoming bar mitzvah September the 6th, 2025. He's ready next Shabbat. Outstanding. Very, very good. So, girls and boys, that was the second day, right? Second day. Yom Sheni. Yom Sheni. Very good. So we did the first day and we did the second day. And by the way, just in case you're wondering, and your parents and grandparents are wondering why we deliberately chose Genesis chapter 1 for this afternoon, because this is a kind of, it's a cosmic service, right? It is, as we said, girls and boys, happy birthday to the world. It's the birthday of the world today, right? And so what better place to go but back to the very, very beginning. So that's wonderful. Thank you for that. Can I? Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah. Second blessing. Shana, come. Second blessing. Echad, shtayim, shalosh. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah. Amen. You see, Mikey, that's the irony. You can chant from Torah, but you may not sing the blessings. Go figure. Go figure. We'll have to rectify that sometime. We are on page 6. Can we? Yeah. Sherry, if we can cover. Yep, if we can cover Torah at this point. I agree. You're absolutely correct. Okay, kids stay here. Kids stay here. And we are on page 19. We're on page 19. So, girls and boys, turn around, open the ark. Please, you're more than welcome to open the ark. And we're going to get back, don't worry, Sarah, we're going to get back to the shofar service. But we're on page 19. We dress the Torah. 8.
Okay. So, Mark, 1, 2, 3. A tree of a life, don't and the hope and see all life is yours, all happy and stay the knowledge supporters of happy.
Well done, folks.
Okay, you may be seated. Well, would you believe we're back to page 16? Oh, my too. Yeah, on the, all right.
Oh, shofar, shofar, yes, the blowing of shofar. Yeah, get your shofar, shofarot, and come back. Yeah, get it? Come here, guys. Over there. Okay. No sounds. Oh, there's going to be sounds.
All right, so we're on page 16. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's read together the brachot. Oh, no, you're going to say
It's okay. Well, we can read it together.
Very good. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lishmoa kol shofar. Together, we praise you, eternal God, ruler of the universe, who has sanctified us with mitzvot and calls us to hear the sound of the shofar. Together, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shechakianu v'kigianu lazman hazeh. Together, we praise you, eternal God, ruler of the universe, for giving us life,
for sustaining us, and for enabling us to reach this season. On Rosh Hashanah, Jewish children all over the world listen to the sound of the shofar. It says, today is the new day, a new beginning. Listen carefully, and you may hear the sounds of many shofars echoing from all over around the world.
Thank you, Cantor. Girls and boys, look here very quickly. Page 17, don't forget, you've got to color this in. All right? A big tekiah, a big shvarim, and a big truah. They write over there. Actually, wait a minute. So, Sarah, Seth, before you continue, can you do a tekiah? Can you?
Blow.
Well, okay, so you know what? You will after you'll hear it in just a moment, and then you'll follow
Yeah,
along.
can you do
So
it?
turn around and look and get ready for the sound. Tekiah.
Once.
Oi, wees meer. Oi, Gattenu.
Okay. Okay, come on. Okay, stop. Shh, stop. Okay. So I'll direct the traffic. Okay.
Thank you. Will you direct the traffic? Because
Yes.
it's like a yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Cantor.
Okay.
Kids, listen. Children, turn around and listen and look. Shvarim truah.
And stop. Shh, stop. I said stop. Okay. Shh.
I think we'll be here till midnight. Tekiah.
Stop. Woo, stop. Shh.
Shvarim.
Stop. Shh.
Tekiah.
One.
Tekiah.
Good. Is there a final?
Truah. Okay, now, girls and boys, turn around. Turn around. This time, you've got to listen very carefully. Are you ready? Tekiah Gedolah.
To a good, wonderful new year. Okay, can we do the song? Kids, stay here. I like to hear the shofar blast. Guys, join with us. Join with us. I like to hear the shofar blast. Sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, happy, happy New Year. Tekiah. Tekiah. And give me tekiah. Stop.
Stop.
I like to hear the shofar blast. Sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, happy, happy. Shvarim. Shvarim. I like to hear the shofar blast. Sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, happy, happy new Troa. 9. Troa. And we stop. I like to hear the shofar blast. Sometimes fast and sometimes slow. I like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, happy, happy New Year. Tekiah Gadolah. Take a huge breath. Tekiah Gadolah. I like to hear the shofar blast. Sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, 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 happy New Year. Pum, pum. All right. Guys, you are awesome.
Cantor, whose idea was it to get these plastic shofars?
Sherry.
Thanks, Sherry. Oh, good Lord. I don't think this has ever happened at Betham before. Our Bethamniks who are not here, boy, have you missed a spectacle. Okay.
Okay, guys.
All right. Would you now please return to your seats and...
Oh yeah, no, you can continue with your sounds of shofar at home when you get there and you entertain your parents.
That's right. Children. Oh. No, listen, kids. Sheket bavaka.
Shah.
No blowing of the shofar. You know your crayons? Take out your crayons right now, immediately. Get to work. Oh, God. We're on page 20. Aleinu, Jay and Beth, it's our pleasure to welcome you in. Please, if you would. Sherry, remind me to thank you very much for getting those plastic shofars. Thank you very much. Oh, God. No, Beth and Jay, welcome to the Bima. We're on page 20. Aleinu.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא עשה לנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר וחיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמעו
Beth and Jay, thank you so much. Please remain standing. Kaddish, page 21. Dear friends, it is really an unusual delight to have to say that there are no names on our recently departed list, which is really wonderful. It means that no member of our congregation, God forbid, no immediate or extended relative of our congregants have passed away during Shloshim this past month. It is a true blessing to be able to say that. And as always, yes, last night we had the full Yortzeit list for this past week. And as always, we call to mind the 6 million of our martyred brethren who perished in the Shoah, all those who gave their lives and who continue to give their lives in defense of Medinat Yisrael, the state of Israel, and of these United States. Zichronam livracha, may all of their memories be for a blessing. Kaddish, page 21. Yit gadal v'yit gadash shmei rabbah, bioma divrach hirutei v'yamlech malchutei, b'chaye chon u'v'yom echon, u'v'chaye docho beit Yisrael, ba'agalau v'isman kariv v'imru amen. Hey shmei rabbah, mevorach liolam ulamei ulamaya, yit barach v'yish tabach v'yit pu'ar v'yit romam v'yit naseh. Leila min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbachata v'nechemata, da'amiran ba'oma v'imru amen. Heish lama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'al kol yoshvei tevel, v'imru amen. May the one who makes peace in the high heavens make peace for us, all Israel, all who dwell on earth, and let us say amen. And may the source of peace bestow peace on all who mourn. May we be a source of comfort to all who are bereaved, and let us say amen. Together, Yehi ratzon milfanecha, Adonai Eloheinu, v'lehei avoteinu ve'imotenu, shetchadesh aleinu, shana tova u'metuka. Our God and God of our ancestors, eternal God of all generations, may your presence in our lives this new year renew our spirits and renew our strength. May it be a good year. May it be a sweet year. L'shana tova tikatevu v'techatemu. May you be inscribed and sealed for a good year.
Please join with us in singing L'Shana Tova. L'Shana Tova tikatevu, L'Shana Tova tikatevu, a good year, a year of peace we wish to you. One more time. L'Shana Tova tikatevu, L'Shana Tova tikatevu, a good year, a year of peace we wish to you.
Thank you, Cantor and Mark and the Tefillah Band.
Woohoo!
Outstanding. Beautiful. Aaron.
Welcome back for
Thank
Yom
you.
Kippur. We're playing again.
Yep, Yom Kippur Contemporary Service. We'll look very forward to that. Now, listen please very carefully if you would. Would you return to the ushers, Maddie, thank you, and I think Dan, would you return only those books that have not been colored in? Those that have colored crayons, yep, take it home with you. Crayons and your booklet you're welcome to take back. But adults, please return your booklets if you would. Now we're going to go right into, don't leave to go into the auditorium for a sweet treat reception. In your honor, sweet treat reception. Thank you. Good Shabbos and Shana Tova.
Whatever, thank you.
Really, thank you. That's very reassuring. Very reassuring. Thank you. Shabbat Shalom, Shana Tova. We'll meet and greet in the... Oh, thank you, in the auditorium. But guess what? The plush Torahs, they stay here. Plush Torahs, please remain in the sanctuary.